What is up, everybody? NC.
Destined.
We brought back Tony Khan's stupid mark. First time for 2023. We had to bring it back. And we're going to go ahead and talk about why Fight Forever is destined to be a failure. This is a game that has already seen way too many fucking delays. I mean, it's to the point that you have it. Revolution was the last show this past Sunday. And Tony Khan is saying, I can't say the exact release date. He's saying that it's finished, but he can't say the exact release date. Why not? Why wouldn't you give a quarter? Like, it's third quarter, second quarter, fourth quarter.
Yeah, the fall, the summer, winter. I mean, come on.
Why wouldn't you give somebody like some sort of breadcrumb like that? There's nothing for this. So that tells me right there that he's already uncertain about a lot of things going into the game. It doesn't help, too, that GCW was opposing AEW's Fight Forever trademark, which is going to keep them in court over using that name. I say at this point, just change the fucking name. Fight Forever was already a stupid fucking chant that you ripped off of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Right.
Okay. So at that point, you shouldn't even be fucking using it. Use something completely different. Why can't it just be AEW Championship Wrestling?
Yeah. Or
just
Rectolution or
something. Yeah, exactly.
Fuck battle. Something, anything.
All in. Double or nothing. You know, something. Instead, they want to go with a fucking Fight Forever. You want that as your fucking video game title. Well, now you got to deal with stupid court fees over this bullshit. And not only that, but it's going to delay the fuck out of everything. And let's just focus real quick if we can. Let's talk about this. Look at these terrible graphics. This is why. The main reason why. And this is something that came out last year when they were showing off the whole Battlegrounds ripoff graphics. Those already were fucking terrible. But then they redesigned the graphics. Somehow they got even worse. You got THQ Nordic. And this is the shit that they're churning out. This shit is like TurboGrafx 16. This shit is like fucking ColecoVision. It's terrible. Like, how can you pass this off as a new video game in 2023 with graphics like this?
It's like N64 graphics. I mean, come on.
It's so fucking bad. And I don't care how good the gameplay is. You already fucking made it look like shit with those stupid fucking mini games in it. There's no reason to have mini games in a fucking pro wrestling game.
And we're assuming the gameplay is going to be good. What if it's like TNA's game?
It could be even worse. It could be like ECW Anarchy Rules. It could be like Backyard Wrestling.
Shit.
Who knows how bad it could fucking get? But it could get really fucking bad. And that's the thing, too, is there's not even like a playable demo. I mean, here we are coming up on E3. There's not going to be a playable demo of it. You know there isn't. They're not going to have it ready in time. They're just going to have some, here's our video package saying when it comes out, what quarter, but that's it.
Well, especially being in court over the name usage.
Right.
Probably not going to debut it at E3.
No, this is something that's going to be put on the back burner for a little bit. I can guarantee you about that. And it's one of those situations where because of being on the back burner, there goes your game. Originally, they were going to have it compete with 2K23, come out at the same time. Thank God it didn't do that because that was fucking retarded. I mean, not like you have much to compete against 2K23s. It's a shit fest, but it's a shit fest people are going to buy anyways.
Right.
You know, even though it's might be worse than 2K22, there's a possibility that it's one of those things where it still has the franchise behind it. Here's a brand new game. It doesn't matter you have THQ Nordic behind it. It's not enough to boost the name value. No. This is something that I guarantee you, and they already know, that this is going to be in dollar store bins. This is going to be in Walmart clearance racks.
Oh, if I go to my local dollar store and I see it there, we're reviewing it.
The proof in the pudding would be the fact that look at what happened with the AEW Championship plastic belts. Marked down to $3 at Walmart.
Yeah, dude, I remember seeing that. I was just going to my local Walmart. They have like a clearance section. I'm walking and I see $3. There's like a whole bunch of those, like 10 or 12 of them.
Let me tell you how badly AEW toys sell, okay? So I went to a GameStop, and now they have an AEW section for whatever reason. Fully stocked to the brim of all the action figures. Not one touched.
No.
Like, everything is just fully stocked. There's like a thick layer of dust kicked over the action figures. There's a fucking giant Black Widow perched atop a fucking web at the top corner by the MJF action figure. I ain't gonna grab it, but some nerd wants to fucking get bit by a Black Widow grabbing the MJF action figure. Go for it. Hey, but that's what we have to deal with. Is no matter where you go, you see constant shit on the shelves. Doesn't matter if it's AEW merch, AEW toys, soon to be AEW video game. Shit don't sell.
Well, and that's a really good point you bring up too, because it's not just the figures and the game that doesn't sell. It's also the tickets that aren't selling. Like they're having a downturn in tickets and ratings.
Yeah.
So they're going to release this video game in a down period for AEW.
Pretty much in their dark ages. This is the point when they're getting hammered the worst, and I bet you it's going to happen right as Rampage gets taken off the air. They're going to have some sort of fucking bad luck omen go along with it, and I don't feel bad for Tony because my brother and I have given him so much constructive criticism over the years, and he just goes la 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 la. He doesn't want to fucking hear it.
And as bad as him, it's also the fans too,
right?
That. It's like they think that if we have any criticism at all, we're attacking AEW and we're out to get Tony. No.
Well, that we're toxic. That's the thing nowadays is that these people, they don't want to listen to logic or reason. All that matters is their emotions.
Yep.
And you kowtowing to their fucking emotions. And we will not kowtow to anybody's emotions around here. And we're going to tell the real about Tony Khan and how much of a fucking stupid mark he is putting out this game. It's ready for 2023. Will it come out in 2024? Who knows?
Well, and the thing too is like even like back in the day, we were saying, and I meant it. I was like, I want AEW to succeed,
right?
But they're not going to see a niche audience.
We did want to see good, but the fact of the matter is that they don't want to see themselves do good.
No, Tony doesn't care.
They want to fail.
Yeah, Tony wants to put on his show. He wants to play with his action figures, and that's what you see every Wednesday night.
Yep, it's basically a live circle jerk fest with him and his action figures. Yeah. And him lining up all his action figures on his bed and booking out his favorite card that he wanted to book. That's what it is. And Tony, with this game, he has to realize that even if you drop it on all platforms, I'm talking PS4, PS5, Switch, Xbox One S, all that other shit. It doesn't matter if you drop it for all the platforms. Nobody will fucking care. It doesn't matter even if you make it a Game Pass Day 1 exclusive. It will not be heavily downloaded. It will not be well received. And I go to just look at what happened with the AEW cell phone games. So they put out 2 cell phone games. Nobody cares about them.
No.
One's even like a general manager type game. Nobody fucking cares about it. And why? Because they didn't bring anything fresh and innovative to the table. They just bit off another fucking program, slapped the fucking AEW label on it, changed a couple names, and there you go. And that's exactly what this is going to be. It's going to be fucking No Mercy N64 mod with the AEW logo and ring slapped on it. That's probably what they did, is just took some fucking dork who fucking made, you know how they're making those new mods, made a fucking AEW mod of the No Mercy game. Like, oh, we're thinking about putting it out for free. And Tony's like, but let's charge money for it.
Millions of dollars from Tony Khan, well spent.
Yeah, millions. Think about it now. And who is behind this shit? Who are the 2 people behind the reason why AEW Fight Forever is such a failure? He put so much stock between Horseface and Kenny Omega to get this shit done, and they have fucking failed. Why? Because mainly you had Horseface, whose background is in cell phone games, work on a game. This is her first next-gen console game. Work on that shit with Kenny Omega, who's never made a video game before.
No.
So you have amateurs directing THQ Nordic, who is already like the fucking redheaded basement stepchild of THQ. And that's like the shittiest branch out of there. You have that company already making the shit show of a game. And then on top of that, you bring in these 2 fucking glorified retards to make it into a smart game.
Right.
That's what it's going to be all about, is the moves. How impactful and realistic the moves look.
Yeah, are they going to have like a storyline mode? Probably not.
I would venture to say they're going to rush the shit out the door without a career mode. If anything, they might have some fucking ladder mode, like Mortal Kombat or something. I could see them, or 2K, like a ladder mode. I could see them doing something like that. But as far as an actual storyline mode, there are no storylines in AEW. So what storylines would they have?
They would have the
throwback to MJF turning on the Pinnacle. It's like
the Jericho Appreciation Society versus the Dark Order
and House of Black.
House of Black. Oh, that was so fucking stupid on Dynamite. They appear out of nowhere, and then when they disappear, the lights turn out for like 15 seconds.
They're so spooky.
It's just so fucking sloppy. But yeah, and they're doing all of this in a down period.
Yes.
They're
stupid. They're fucking dumb. There's nothing else can be fucking said about it for them putting out this game in the dark ages of AEW. It should have, if anything, came out last year. But for the game to already be done, and they already had teaser packages done for it too, and it doesn't look like anything impressive. Notice how quickly they pulled that footage. They pushed it out for a little bit, like, "Hey, we're so proud of this," and the internet took a shit all over it. And they're like, "Whoa, it's still in beta. We're still working on it."
Like literally, the best time to release this game would have been when CM Punk won the title.
True.
Like right there, like right before then, like a month before,
with him on the front cover. Yeah, you would have actually made and made something off of it. But unfortunately, no, you can't make any fucking money off that steaming pile of shit.
Nope.
And you're not. I mean, even with MJF on the front cover, not going to make any money.
No.
You don't have any fucking draws in the company. Daniel Bryan, not going to make any fucking money.
Nope.
Cesaro, not going to make any fucking money. It doesn't matter who you put on the front cover. You are not going to make that fucking dollar back. This is looking to be a $5 million drop in the bucket for Tony Khan. But still, that's a $5 million loss for a video game that's going to amount to shit.
Didn't he pay tens of millions?
I was just guessing on 5 and being generous. I wouldn't deny that it's probably 30 million.
Well, because if Tony Khan is a stupid mark, and we think that he is,
yes,
he would give tens of millions of dollars for Kenny Omega to spend on this shit show of a product.
And what did he say in that interview? "Oh, it doesn't matter because I got a shitload of money that I could just keep on pumping in."
Yeah, well, you're getting a shitty product regardless.
Right.
So,
well, and not only that, but you go with THQ Nordic. Why? Is it because of the whole fucking Ukes thing?
Yeah.
Who cares at this point? You could get any fucking programmer to emulate Uke style. It's not like the fucking blocky No Mercy engine is hard to do.
Yeah.
God, it's pathetic how much they just kowtow to that shit, and they feel that, oh, we gotta make it a loving homage to No Mercy. Why don't you make it its own game? Why don't you make it its own standalone game with its own fucking graphics, its own controls, its own way of working? Because at this point, it's going to be a cheap, shitty No Mercy mod. Mm-hmm. Most of the roster is going to be out of date because they either won't be there or they're not on TV.
I really hope they release it right when WWE releases their 2K24.
I bet you it's going to be more glitch loaded than Fallout 76 when it drops.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you this game is going to lead the way. I bet you're going to have like mainstream gamer articles writing about how much of a glitchy mess AEW Fight Forever is. You know what they're going to say? AEW Fight Forever Dead Upon Impact.
Yeah,
I can see it.
And you'll have AEW's inbred, morbidly obese sewer mutants going online. "Fuck you, asshole! You shut up, fucking Vince Elidron!" When you have any reasonable, logical criticism of how shitty this game is.
You're not allowed to have that.
No.
And trust me, it's going to get worse. It's going to be like the fucking weirdo tranny fans going after Hogwarts Legacy times 10.
Oh, God.
It's going to be insane. That like,
oh my God.
Anybody who does a negative stream is going to be shouted down and demanded that the channel be terminated. It's insane,
That's
dude.
What they do. That's what they fucking do.
And I will say, at least Cyberpunk was actual good game. Like, all glitches aside, it's still a good game. It's
a professional product.
Yeah.
This is not going to be a professional product.
Never will be. It's going to be shit. It's going to be, if anything, I think it's going to be like one of those Game Pass day ones, and people aren't going to give a fuck. They're going to be like, okay, I'm going to download this fucking Minecraft ripoff game instead. Yeah, guys. That has been an end to Tony Khan's stupid mark. This fucking game is going to shit the bed. Let's just be real. It's going to shit the bed. Nothing can save it. You don't have any star power. Like, nobody wants to buy it. It's going to be in the Walmart clearance bin. Dollar Store won't even want to carry it. Wish might carry it if they get held at gunpoint. It's shit. NC.
JCN.
Peace out.